Hello everyone, this is Blood Queen Tarot, and I am here to do a reading for Divine Feminine. Divine Feminine, this is your weekly reading for this week. Excuse me. So Divine Feminine, please keep in mind that the reading, it may or may not resonate with you. Some parts of the reading might resonate, other parts of the reading might not. As well, keep in mind that timing is fluid, so this reading can manifest this week. It can manifest later on down the line in time. Well, this present reading could be past energy for you. Divine Feminine, if this present reading is past energy for you, then there might be answers or closure for you in this present reading pertaining to your past situation or circumstance. So I did get a message during a pre-shuffle. I'm not too sure what it means, or the message could mean several things for different people. But I kept seeing the Nine of Swords and the Page of Cups. The Nine of Swords and the Page of Cups. So I don't know if somebody's going to find out they're pregnant, some type of unplanned pregnancy. I don't know if somebody's lover is stepping out on them and somebody going to get somebody pregnant they're not supposed to. Divine Feminine, you could be going through some type of stress with your kids. Divine Feminine, you could be experiencing some type of guilt about something you could have did to your child in the past, or something that you might do to your child this week. Something could be going on with parenting, Divine Feminine. And it could be some type of regret that you have or something like that. But I kept seeing the Nine of Swords and the Page of Cups. I also picked up two Divine Feminine. It could be a younger a younger boy. I don't know if this boy is a minor or he's just younger than you. Somebody has a crush on you, Divine Feminine, and they could be scared to tell you, or Divine Feminine, you hurt this boy's feelings or something. So that can be, I picked that up too. Somebody got a crush on you. So this is a minor, a child, a boy, Divine Feminine. This little boy got a crush on you, or the Page of Cups could just be somebody your age, Divine Feminine, but I don't know. It's a man, whether it's a male, whether this male is an adult or minor. Divine Feminine, somebody likes you or they have a crush on you. So, and this, I don't know. This person probably want to tell you, or they scared to tell you, or something like that. So, let me go ahead and jump in. So, Divine Feminine, I'm going to give for this week, I'm going to do a message from the stars for you. Then I'm going to pull your overall energy, and then I'm going to pull an advice card for you. So, give me a message for Divine Feminine from the stars. Okay. So, let's see what the stars want you to know, Divine Feminine. Okay, we have let go of a fixed plan. Yeah, some of y'all going to find out y'all pregnant, and it was unplanned. Yeah. Let go of a fixed plan. Allow for spontaneity and growth. So, Divine Feminine, Spirit is telling you, keep your baby. Allow your baby to grow. Allow your baby to be born. Divine Feminine, you could be contemplating like an abortion. I'm just being honest. This pregnancy was not planned. And Divine Feminine, I think the stars is telling you to keep your baby. Let go of a fixed plan. Allow for spontaneity and growth. Divine Feminine, if you already pregnant and everything fine, Divine Feminine, you could get some bad news this week if you got a doctor's appointment about, the doctors might tell you, Divine Feminine, that it's a possibility that something could be going on with your baby, the growth of your baby inside your womb. But Divine Feminine, I'm picking up, give it time. There's nothing too much wrong with your child. Your child just needs to grow, or your child is not growing according to the textbooks or according to tradition or according to medical standards, but your child is going to be fine. The stars are saying allow for spontaneity and growth. So something is happening unexpectedly, but Spirit wants you to allow something to grow. Allow something to grow. So Divine Feminine, the doctors might tell you, oh, Divine Feminine, your child is underweight, or the fetus is this, the fetus is that. Divine Feminine, the stars are saying allow for spontaneity and growth. Just give the baby time to grow. Yeah. And Divine Feminine, you might have to do things during your pregnancy that you don't want to do. For the best for your baby. So Divine Feminine, say like you can only eat a certain amount, or you only like to eat certain things. you might have to do something. This could even be taking vitamins, Divine Feminine. You probably don't want to take vitamins or something, but you might have to do something, Divine Feminine, to also help your baby grow. So you probably don't want to take vitamins, but I think the stars is telling you you should. Let go of a fixed plan. Allow for spontaneity and growth. So Divine Feminine is probably something too, I'm picking that up too, that you could also do to assist in your fetus growth. And it could be take vitamins, Divine Feminine. Or you don't want to take the vitamins that your doctor is suggesting or something like that. Or should I say prenatals? All right, so what's Divine Feminine's? But let me just say this. This doesn't only have to be about pregnancy. This could be about anything. Whether you pregnant or not, Divine Feminine, the stars is saying let go of a fixed plan. Allow for spontaneity and growth. Divine Feminine, I also heard too, a lover might call you off out of the whim. A lover might call you. And Divine Feminine, initially you're going to be offended. And Divine Feminine, you're going to say, you didn't ask me. You didn't ask me nothing. Or Divine Feminine, you're going to get an attitude. But I think the stars are saying, Divine Feminine, just go. If your lover made plans without your consent or something like that, Divine Feminine, just go along with it. Yeah. All right. What's Divine Feminine's overall energy? What's crowning Divine Feminine for this week? What's crowning Divine Feminine for this week? All right. Yeah. Diligence. Yeah. Some type of diligence, Divine Feminine. I just got finished doing the monthly readings, mid-monthly readings for June. And I think Sagittarius and Taurus, or Sagittarius and Gemini, somebody got this card. So Divine Feminine, you could be a Sagittarius. I can't remember the other sign who got diligence for mid-July. But I do remember it was Sagittarius, but it was another sign too. So Divine Feminine, you could be Sagittarius or you got Sagittarius in your chart. But some type of diligence, Divine Feminine, you're doing this week. You're going to start some type of diligence this week. Or Divine Feminine, you might reap a harvest for some type of past diligence or something like that. Then we have purification. Yeah. So Divine Feminine, something is going on. It could be something going on with you. There's a need for trial and error. Or Divine Feminine, I'm picking up, Divine Feminine, you might have to let down your guard and take somebody else's advice. Something, Divine Feminine, you trying to figure something out, or you want something to go a specific way, but it's not going to happen the way that you wanted it to happen. Yeah. So the stars are saying let go of a fixed plan. And there's something to do with some type of purification. Yeah, and then we got security. Yeah. So Divine Feminine, I think somebody else probably know. Divine Feminine, I think this week is somebody else's advice that you should take. And this could even be your doctor. Divine Feminine, if you're pregnant, your doctor could be suggesting for you to take a specific type of prenatals and you don't want to. But I think, Divine Feminine, you should listen to your doctor. And it's something to do with security. Or Divine Feminine, you and your lover could be arguing about where y'all gonna eat at. And Divine Feminine, your lover could be saying, no, let's not go over there because that's not a good area to eat at. Or we shouldn't move there because that's not a good area in town. Divine Feminine, I think you should listen to somebody. Yeah, because Spirit is trying to give you like protection, security. Yeah, something like that. All right, so give me that advice card for Divine Feminine. Dag, it came right out. Yeah, success. Yeah. Divine Feminine, I heard teamwork. Whether it's you and just another party, it's just two of y'all, or it's like a team. Something you could be doing with somebody else. Success. I know that there is no greater goal than to love. So I'm hearing leadership instead of dictatorship. Leadership instead of dictatorship. But Divine Feminine, your advice is something to do with success. Divine Feminine, if you want something to be successful, you might have to take the advice to somebody else and to try to resist the urge to like think you're right or think you know everything, Divine Feminine. So something can be a success. So Divine Feminine, Spirit is saying if you want something to be successful, know that there is no greater goal than to love. So Divine Feminine, you could be tempted to do something out of your pride and not out of love. Your goal should be love, Divine Feminine, or something like that. Yeah, for something to be successful. Yeah. So your advice from Spirit is to know. Spirit wants you to notice that there is no greater goal than to love. So Divine Feminine, what's your goal? What's your motives? Why are you doing something? Why do you want something to go this way instead of that way? What's the goal? Are you doing something out of love, Divine Feminine, or are you trying to prove a point? Or something like that. Yeah. Divine Feminine, if you pregnant, Divine Feminine, you're gonna have to do something for your baby that you don't want to do. You might have to sacrifice. Because sacrifices don't start when a baby is born. We start sacrificing as soon as we find out we're pregnant, or as soon as we know we want to get pregnant. We as women, it's a need for sacrifice, and we do it out of love. Some things that's required while we're pregnant, we don't want to do it. But sometimes we have to do things to make our baby healthier. And it might cause us some discomfort, but it's for the best interest of the baby. Yeah, sometimes, yeah, things like that go on during pregnancy. Yeah, we have to make sacrifices and things like that. Ooh. Oh my God. I just heard it and I tasted it too. No wonder. Okay. So Divine Feminine, for those of you guys who's watching it, who's going to stumble across this video, you guys know, what is it called? The glucose test? When you have to drink that nasty drink. Divine Feminine, that's probably what you don't want to do this week. You probably have to go drink that nasty. Oh my God, it's so nasty. And I think it's called the glucose test or something. And you got to drink that. Oh my God. Divine Feminine, that's probably what you don't want to do. Yeah, Divine Feminine, you probably don't want to drink that drink. But Spirit telling you have to. Because it's the process of, it's just one of the things that you have to do while you're pregnant. You have to take that test. And you got to drink that drink. And I think they make you wait for what, like an hour? And then you got to go get an ultrasound or something? Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah. So, Divine Feminine, whether you're pregnant or not, or you're interacting with your children, you might have to make a sacrifice for your child this week that you probably don't want to. Something could be an inconvenience for you, Divine Feminine. And you don't want to do it. But Spirit is saying, know that there is no greater goal than to love. Or something like that. Yeah, so something like that going on. So I'm going to get 3 cards from this deck. No, let me do this deck first. So I'm going to pick 3 cards from the tea leaf deck. Give me 3 cards for Divine Feminine for this week. Give me 3 for Divine Feminine for this week. Oop, that just fell on the floor. Okay, so that's 1. Give me 2 more for Divine Feminine. I'm going to take that one. 1 more for Divine Feminine. All right. So we have Crown. Honor and respect will come to you. So Divine Feminine, honor and respect will come to you. Divine Feminine, I'm also picking up, you don't have to worry. Divine Feminine, I'm also picking up that you could be being a little bit stubborn at the expense of your child or your born or your unborn child. Divine Feminine, because you offended by something the doctor said. I heard that. So Divine Feminine, it's like Divine Feminine, you doing something at the expense of your born or unborn child because you're interacting with some doctors or something and you refuse to do something or some type of treatment because of something or the way the doctor says something to you. But Divine Feminine, the card is saying honor and respect is going to come to you anyway. So just like lower your pride a little bit. I don't know why I keep talking about kids, but that's the Page of Cups. But let me get away from that for a second because this doesn't only have to be about children or pregnancies. But anyway, Divine Feminine, honor and respect will come to you. So this can even be marriage. Somebody could propose. Divine Feminine, this could also be your name getting cleared from something. Somebody could have lied on you, Divine Feminine, and your name might get cleared in a situation. So honor and respect will come to you. Then we have Sunrise, new creative ideas, new ventures, a fresh start. And then new job and career. Divine Feminine, I also just heard if you work around kids or you work in a hospital or the maternity ward or pediatrics, Divine Feminine, I just heard Spirit say that you have to treat these kids as if they're your own or do something from a maternal instinct. Don't just be doing this job just as a job, but do something with these kids or these children with the goal of love in mind or something like that. Like the goal is love, Divine Feminine. So it shouldn't be only like about a paycheck or money. The goal should be love if you work around children or newborns or infants or whatever. All right. So honor and respect will come to you. A new creative idea, new ventures, a fresh start, a new job, career. So we have a lot of newness, Divine Feminine. So something new is going on for you this week. We have new creative ideas, new ventures, new job, career, new. So a lot of new things, newness. So Divine Feminine, I don't know. You guys might give birth this week. Y'all might give birth. And Divine Feminine, this new job or career could be motherhood. This could be your first child. Honor and respect will come to you concerning some type of new ideas, new ventures, a fresh start, concerning a new job or career. So could be parenthood, motherhood, or something, Divine Feminine. Divine Feminine, you could be taking offense, Divine Feminine. If you're a first-time mom, you could be taking offense to a lot of things. But Divine Feminine, I don't think it's nothing to be offensive about. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, let go of a fixed plan. So, Divine Feminine, something could be happening unexpectedly with you. Because around your newness, whatever this is, you being a new wife, you could be newly married, a first-time mother. Something gonna happen unexpectedly, Divine Feminine. And the stars is saying let go of a fixed plan because this is happening. So Divine Feminine, you planned a certain way. Whatever going on with you, you planned it a certain way. But something's going to happen that's out of your control. And Spirit, the stars is saying basically let it happen. Because honor and respect will come to you. Regardless of what this is, something unexpected, Divine Feminine. Whether it's good or bad, honor and respect will come to you anyway. Yeah. So, oh, I also see too, Divine Feminine, you could be leaving something. This could even be a job. You're leaving one job and you're transitioning to another job. But Divine Feminine, I think what you're leaving behind served you no purpose. So Spirit is saying you want honor and respect. Accept this right here. You have to accept this sunrise. You have to accept this pen. Or be happy about it or appreciate it. Because whatever you're leaving behind, Divine Feminine, you didn't get honor and respect. So you're leaving behind something and you're going towards honor and respect with this sunrise. So Divine Feminine, for example, say like you already got a baby. And your last child's father, he wasn't there. He could have left you. And Divine Feminine, you find out this week you're pregnant. And out of fear, Divine Feminine, you probably want to get an abortion because of what your last child's father did to you. But Spirit is saying, Divine Feminine, keep your baby because I think your second child's father is going to stay. He might even marry you. Honor and respect will come to you because of sunrise. Somebody's being born or somebody's getting pregnant or somebody's going to find out they're pregnant. Or Divine Feminine, I don't know if you could have miscarried the last time, but I don't think it's going to happen this time or something like that. Yeah, something about a new job or career. So this could literally be a new job or career or a first-time mom or something. Or you're a newlywed. You a new wife or something. All right. Give me some messages from Divine Feminine. Give me some messages for Divine Feminine. Yeah, dark night of the soul, the purge. Yeah. So Divine Feminine, you going through a dark night of the soul. You or somebody else. Whew. I'm not too much picking up, Divine Feminine, that it's a dark night. If this is for you, I don't think too much is a dark night of the soul, Divine Feminine. I think you could just be a little bit uncomfortable because of this newness. So you think, Divine Feminine, something is actually a blessing in disguise. So Divine Feminine, this could be your boss coming to you and saying, Divine Feminine, we're transferring you. And Divine Feminine, you not going to appreciate that. You're going to say to your boss, like, why would you do that? That's not in my best interest. I don't think that's a good idea. What do you mean you're transferring me? So I don't think this is like a full blown out dark night of the soul. It's just some type of purge, a purging. This can also be telling me, Divine Feminine, don't abort your baby. Don't do this. Yeah, the purge. Divine Feminine, you could be tempted to get an abortion. And Spirit is saying don't. That dark night of the soul. Yeah. So Divine Feminine, you might panic when somebody tell you something. This is you finding out you pregnant and you didn't plan for this. Or this is your boss telling you he transferring you or he laying you off or something. Yeah. But this is a blessing in disguise. This unexpected news, Divine Feminine, is a blessing in disguise. Because the stars is saying, let go of a fixed plan. Give me 2 more for Divine Feminine. Because something new and better is coming in, Divine Feminine. Yeah, sage your space. Give me 1 more for Divine Feminine for this week. Yeah, wake up. Yeah, wake up, Divine Feminine. Divine Feminine, Spirit wants you to wake up to something. And whatever this is, Divine Feminine, Spirit wants you to realize that it was for the good. Divine Feminine, I don't know. A lover might leave you. I don't know. Divine Feminine, a lover might leave you. Or your boss might fire you. But after this person leave your life, Divine Feminine, Spirit is saying, sage your space and wake up. Like, I made this person leave your life because they were a karmic to you. So Spirit is saying, you could be going through a dark night of the soul, Divine Feminine. somebody could be leaving you, Divine Feminine. I don't know if somebody might pass away. And Spirit is saying, sage your space. Because I think somebody in your energy, Divine Feminine, could have been being a karmic to you. So, Divine Feminine, you're crying because Spirit is like separating you from a karmic place or a karmic person. You're being separated from some karmic energy. And I don't think you realize it. And Spirit is saying, sage your space. And then wake up. Wake up. Yeah. Divine Feminine, I think somebody, a karmic around you. This could be a karmic career, a karmic person, a karmic location. And you're being separated from this karmic energy, Divine Feminine, or this karmic person. And Spirit saying, sage your space and wake up, Divine Feminine. Stop crying. This person or this place or this location wasn't good for you. Cheer up. Yeah. Yep. So that's what I'm picking up from that. Or, Divine Feminine, I heard too, Spirit is giving you practice this week, Divine Feminine, because you're not a flexible person. And Spirit wants you to learn to be flexible for whatever reason. So Spirit could be sending you a lot of curveballs, Divine Feminine. Because Spirit wants you to learn how to be flexible. So, yeah. Alright, so what's going on with Divine Feminine? What can Divine Feminine expect for this week? I'm going to try to keep the weekly readings for this week short as well. I'm going to try to keep them short the best I can because I'm behind my normal schedule. All right, so we got the Tower. So Divine Feminine, you or somebody else could be a Scorpio or you got Scorpio in your chart. Yeah. A lot of things are happening for you, this Divine Feminine, this week that's unexpected. The Tower is all about like the element of surprise or things that's unexpected. The Tower. Divine Feminine, I also just heard this is a car. Divine Feminine, Spirit gonna cause something to happen to your car to get rid of it. Divine Feminine, I heard somebody had put a device on your car. And Spirit wants you to get rid of this car or something might happen to this car. Spirit don't want you to have this car. It's a vehicle. So it's like Divine Feminine, honor and respect will come to you once you get a new car. Because somebody could have been following you or tracking you in this car, in your previous car or your current car. Or something like that. So Divine Feminine, I don't know if you might get into a car accident or your car just might stop working. And you like, what the hell? Or something like that. Or you're late for work, Divine Feminine. You might start a new job this week. And it's like, Divine Feminine, something going to happen. You're going to be late for work. Or you're not going to be able to go to work. And you're going to be like, what the hell? I just got this job. The Tower. Something unexpected. Divine Feminine, you might have to call out of work or something because your baby might get sick. I'm hearing what a freaking coincidence. What a coincidence. Yeah, so Divine Feminine, I don't know. This week, like, you just starting a new job. And your baby gonna get sick. And you gonna be like, what a coincidence. Yeah, but something is a blessing in disguise. Yeah, then we got the King of Wands. So, Divine Feminine, you or somebody else could be a fire sign, a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. Or you can have fire in your chart. I'm hearing Spirit wants you to see something from a different perspective. Or Divine Feminine, Spirit wants to keep you from a Tower. So Divine Feminine, something's going to happen to you unexpected. Because Spirit is keeping you from a Tower. He's trying to protect you. Yeah. So Spirit could be trying to protect you. And then it's like Divine Feminine, later on down the line, you going to see why something didn't go according to how you planned it. Because Spirit was trying to protect you from this Tower. Yeah, because the King of Wands is a visionary leader. So Divine Feminine, sometime during this week, you're going to be the King of Wands. And you can clearly see why something happened the way it happened. So this Tower could happen this week or it happened in the past, Divine Feminine. But you're going to realize why something happened the way it happened. Or Divine Feminine, you're going to reference or look back upon a past situation. And you're going to, on purpose, be flexible. Because you know what's going on. The King of Wands. You know exactly what's going on. Because you could have learned something in the past. Yeah, so you know what's going on, Divine Feminine. Or something like that. Okay, so Divine Feminine, I heard you're not going to too much jump to conclusions. You're not going to do that because you're the King of Wands. Okay, so then we got the Ten of Wands. So more fire, Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. Divine Feminine, something that you're watching could be a burden to you. You 10 Wands, Divine Feminine, about this tower. Or you're watching something and it's a burden to you. Or somebody else is burdened, Divine Feminine. Divine Feminine, somebody could have been trying to cause you a tower and it didn't work. So somebody's burdened and it's like they're leaving you alone. It's like, Divine Feminine, somebody wanted you to be inside that tower. But because something happened unexpectedly, your plans didn't go as somebody expected it. It's like, Divine Feminine, you're going to actually be watching the tower fall apart instead of being a victim to the tower. And then somebody like going to be burdened because something didn't work. Is the King of Wands and the Ten of Wands the same energy? Is the King of Wands and the Ten of Wands the same energy? Or the same person? Yeah, it is. Okay. So Divine Feminine, that is you. It's the same person. The King of Wands and the Ten of Wands. So Divine Feminine, you might be burdened a little bit this week. Because things could be happening unexpectedly for you. Yeah, so it might cause you a burden. This could even be you watching the news and you see something on the news. And Divine Feminine, you like, wow, damn. Or it's like, Divine Feminine, you can't get into work. It could be a protest or Divine Feminine, I don't know if something might go on with your job. Or Divine Feminine, I don't know. Somebody's house might get caught on fire or a building. And Divine Feminine, you can see it and it's a burden to you. You like, I cannot believe this. What I'm going to do? Or something like that. The King of Wands, is this Divine Feminine? Because this could be somebody else. Let me see. The King of Wands, is this Divine Feminine? No, okay. So Divine Feminine, an enemy, a hater, or a foe to you, or a karmic could be getting karma. So the Divine Feminine, somebody had a fixed plan for you. That's why the stars are saying let go of a fixed plan. Divine Feminine, the King of Wands had a plan for you, or the King of Wands wanted you to do something how they wanted you to do it. But Divine Feminine, you're not going to do something how the King of Wands wanted you to do it, and they're going to become burdened. So Divine Feminine, somebody could have been trying to sabotage you. The King of Wands. So Spirit is saying, the stars is saying, let go of a fixed plan, Divine Feminine. Because in reality, Divine Feminine, this plan was not, you did not initiate this plan. The King of Wands initiated this fixed plan. So Divine Feminine, when something fall apart, let it fall apart. Because the King of Wands could have been trying to sabotage you. Yeah, because this fixed plan wasn't yours, Divine Feminine. Oh. I don't know, Divine Feminine. If you find out you're pregnant, I don't know. Spirit could be telling you to get rid of it. Divine Feminine, that King of Wands could have been trying to get you pregnant on purpose. So you wouldn't experience these new creative ideas or this new job. Or Divine Feminine, that King of Wands, we'll see. Clarify the tower. I'm going to see what that King of Wands doing. Yeah, the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. So Divine Feminine, you or somebody else could be an earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. Or somebody got earth in their chart. This Tower moment is going to cause this Ten of Pentacles to go in reverse. Or Divine Feminine, this Tower moment is going to cause the Ten of Pentacles to go in the upright. So it's either one or the other. Yeah, it's either one or the other. The Tower is going to cause this to go in reverse, or the Tower is going to cause it to go in the upright. Yeah, Divine Feminine, this could be your car. The King of Wands could have put like a tracking device on your car, Divine Feminine. And you might get into a car accident or something. And it's like Divine Feminine, the King of Wands plan is going to go in reverse. Or something like that. Something like that going on, that King of Wands doing something slick. Clarify the King of Wands. Yeah, the devil. That King of... Yeah. Divine Feminine, the King of Wands could be... Yeah, devil energy. Divine Feminine, the King of Wands was collaborating with you, or the King of Wands suggested something, but it was devil energy, Divine Feminine. The King of Wands could be a male or a female. Divine Feminine, the King of Wands could be your third party or your lover's third party. The King of Wands could be jealous of you. The King of Wands could be obsessed with you. It's some devil energy with that King of Wands. Yeah. Yeah, Divine Feminine, that King of Wands could be jealous of you or something. Yeah, that King of Wands got devil energy with them. Divine Feminine, I don't think you should trust this King of Wands this week. And again, Divine Feminine, the King of Wands could be a male or a female. Don't trust that King of Wands. But the Tower is here anyway. Divine Feminine, the King of Wands could have been trying to cause you a Tower. Or he's going to experience a Tower. But the King of Wands is going to become burdened. Divine Feminine, maybe the King of Wands didn't want you to get honor and respect. The King of Wands could have been wanting to cause a Tower moment to your sunrise. These new creative ideas, new ventures, a fresh start. The King of Wands could have been trying to get you fired, Divine Feminine. Or it's the King of Wands is a competitor of yours at work. This could be your coworker. Divine Feminine, I also picked up a scenario where Divine Feminine, the King of Wands did something. At work, the King of Wands could be your coworker. The King of Wands going to do something against you this week, Divine Feminine. Or against work. The King of Wands did something. Divine Feminine, you was trying to get to work, but you're not going to make it to work. So Divine Feminine, the King of Wands could have stole some money or something at work. I'm giving this for an example. And Divine Feminine, the King of Wands was planning on blaming the theft on you. But Divine Feminine, you couldn't go into work. You didn't go into work for whatever reason. So the King of Wands done stole that money. And they don't have you to blame it on. Because Divine Feminine, you let go of a fixed plan. And the King of Wands was banking on you going to work that day. But you didn't. Or something like that. Clarify the Ten of Wands. Yeah, the Three of Swords. Yeah, that King of... Yeah. Divine Feminine, the King of Wands is a karmic to you. The devil. So, Divine Feminine, somebody could be a Capricorn, or you're a Capricorn, or somebody got Capricorn in their chart. Something gonna backfire on that King of Wands this week. Divine Feminine, I don't know if that King of Wands could have been trying to set your car on fire. And that King of Wands' eyes gonna get set on fire. That King of Wands could have been trying to set something on fire, but it's like going to backfire. Like literally, the King of Wands gonna get burnt. Because the King of Wands can't see. Somebody could get burnt. Somebody could have been trying to start a fire. And they gonna get burnt. And then I just saw the Nine of Swords again. Yeah, so Divine Feminine, you could be an air sign dealing with an air sign, or you got air in your chart, a Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. Divine Feminine, you being blessed, you getting honor and respect could cause heartbreak for that King of Wands. Divine Feminine, the King of Wands is going to be heartbroken because you're receiving honor and respect. You have a new job or career. Or you're getting a fresh start. The King of Wands is burdened and heartbroken. And that's just as simple as that. Whoever the King of Wands is. I also see, too, Divine Feminine, the King of Wands becoming burdened. They're getting their karma. It might also release you from heartbreak. So Divine Feminine, the King of Wands could have been your lover, and you could have been his third party. But Divine Feminine, something might happen this week, and the King of Wands might have to let you go. Or you might have to let the King of Wands go. So it could be an ending of a third party, Divine Feminine. Because the King of Wands is burdened. Or Divine Feminine, the King of Wands is your lover or your husband. And something going to happen, Divine Feminine, and he going to have to let go of his third party. Something going to happen. It could be the ending of a third party or heartbreak for you, Divine Feminine. Or the King of Wands is heartbroken. And then we have romantic thoughts at the bottom of the deck. Having romantic thoughts about you. Yeah. Because Divine Feminine, you're leveling up in life. In spite of the King of Wands doing spell work on you. So Divine Feminine, the King of Wands is doing spell work on you. And the King of Wands could have put a tracking device on your car. I picked that up clearly. Somebody put a tracking device on somebody's car. Divine Feminine, either you might get into a car accident and the device might fall off your car, or the King of Wands is going to get into a car accident, Divine Feminine, and he's not going to be able to follow you. Somebody might get into a car accident. But anyway, Divine Feminine, the King of Thoughts, the King of Wands is having romantic thoughts about you because you're leveling up. Or Divine Feminine, the King of Wands wanted to level up at your expense by making you believe that he or she had romantic thoughts about you. But it was really all about money. Yeah, and the King of Wands is doing spell work. Astro traveling. Yeah. You may be having out-of-body experiences. Divine Feminine, this King of Wands was literally astro traveling. Or this King of Wands put a tracking device on your car. So it's like Divine Feminine, he might as well been astro traveling because he can tell everywhere you go because he put a tracking device on your car. So he didn't have to astro travel on the 5D. He was astro traveling on the 3D with technology. That's what that King of Wands was doing. Yeah, something like that going on. What's the scoop with the Tower and the Ten of Pentacles in reverse? What's the scoop? What's the scoop with the Tower? Guarded. Very guarded and protected over heart. So, Divine Feminine, what I'm starting to see now, Divine Feminine, the King of Wands could be your ex. Or Divine Feminine, the King of Wands is like your third party or your lover's third party. And Divine Feminine, you're going to tell the King of Wands to get back. I don't want to reconcile. I don't want to talk about my lover. Divine Feminine, the King of Wands could be your ex or your lover's ex. And the King of Wands is approaching you. And Divine Feminine, you like, get back. I'm not talking about that. No, I don't want to talk about that. You don't need to know where my lover at. You don't know. Divine Feminine, you're very guarded and protective over your heart. And the King of Wands didn't expect that. That's why the Tower is here. So Divine Feminine, you probably used to invest in that King of Wands. He could be your ex-husband, ex-business partner. But Divine Feminine, you don't want to invest in that King of Wands. You don't want to. Divine Feminine, you could have been the King of Wands third party. And you done this week, Divine Feminine. Divine Feminine, I don't know if the King of Wands could have lied to you. And you might find out he married. And Divine Feminine, you're immediately going in reverse. So Divine Feminine, if you and the King of Wands share a joint bank account and you find out this week that King of Wands married, you're closing out that bank account and you going to tell the King of Wands, you come get your money because I'm taking my money out this account. We done. Like something like that going on. Yeah, Divine Feminine, you not sharing no assets, no time, no energy, nothing with that King of Wands. Yeah, you guarded, Divine Feminine. And it's unexpected to that King of Wands. For some of y'all, I'm picking up Divine Feminine. The King of Wands is like your ex's third party. Or, yeah. And Divine Feminine, your ex or your current lover's ex want to talk to you. And Divine Feminine, you like, no. Nope. Yeah, something like that. What's the scoop with the King of Wands and the Devil? What's the scoop with the King of Wands and the Devil? Christmas. Yeah. So Divine Feminine, you could have been in separation from the King of Wands since Christmas. Divine Feminine, you can have kids about the King of Wands. And he might come towards you talking about Christmas. And Divine Feminine, you like... Divine Feminine. Yeah, something to do with Christmas. That King of Wands want to talk about Christmas. Something significant about this holiday. So Divine Feminine, again, you could have been in separation from the King of Wands since Christmas. Or this King of Wands is going to come towards you, Divine Feminine. And he want to talk about Christmas. So Divine Feminine, you can have kids by the King of Wands. And he want to talk, oh, Divine Feminine, what we doing with the kids for Christmas? You straight on for Christmas? You straight, Divine Feminine? Or something like that. That King of Wands saying that could be your child's father. But it's devil energy with the King of Wands conversation. It's devil energy with it. And he's talking about Christmas. Or Divine Feminine, the King of Wands is bringing up the past. About something that happened Christmas in the past. And Divine Feminine, you don't want to talk about it. Divine Feminine, the King of Wands could have offended your finances mid-June or in the past. I mean, the King of Wands could have offended your finances, Divine Feminine, in the past or this week. And Divine Feminine, the King of Wands know your money messed up because the King of Wands messed up your money. And the King of Wands just being an asshole, Divine Feminine. But you're not going to allow him to, like, taunt you. Yeah. So, Divine Feminine, the King of Wands could have got you fired. The King of Wands could have stole some of your money. The King of Wands could have left you for dead. And I mean, like, y'all could have been married and he just left you, Divine Feminine. So, it's like your investments and everything went in reverse. And that King of Wands, Divine Feminine, coming back to taunt you. That's what he could be doing, too. Being an asshole. Yeah. What's the scoop with the Ten of Wands and the Three of Swords? Yeah, seeing through the fog. Your vision is getting clearer. Divine Feminine, the King of Wands needed information from you this week so he can see clearer. But Divine Feminine, the King of Wands wanted to be able to see something clearer. Alright, so I had to pause the video. So Divine Feminine, the King of Wands is either heartbroken and burdened because he realized that you can see through the fog. Your vision is getting clearer. Or Divine Feminine, this is what the King of Wands wanted, but he had to get information from you. So the King of Wands wanted to be able to see through the fog and for his vision to get clearer to offend you. But Divine Feminine, you're guarded. So the King of Wands didn't get what he wanted from you. Or something, yeah. But Divine Feminine, I can see it too that the King of Wands is burdened because you can see through the fog. So Divine Feminine, the King of Wands did something foggy to you. But Divine Feminine, you figured something out. So the King of Wands clouded your vision. And it was spell work, yeah. Or Divine Feminine, I don't know if that King of Wands could have hit your car and tried to act like he didn't hit your car. But Divine Feminine, you seen him hit your car or something. Or something. Divine Feminine, you know that King of Wands did something. In spite of him trying to make you doubt yourself. Oh, you didn't see that. I didn't do that. That wasn't me. Divine Feminine, you can clearly see through the fog. And your vision is getting clearer. Yeah. And Divine Feminine, the King of Wands is heartbroken. Because you can see through the King of Wands devil energy. And the devil energy could have been spell work. Yeah. Divine Feminine, the King of Wands could be trying to come back in your energy this week because the King of Wands is aware that you have a new job or career. And Divine Feminine, I don't know if the King of Wands was planning on getting in your good graces and he was going to steal something from you on Christmas or something. Yeah, that King of Wands is a visionary leader. Or he was planning on causing you this tower moment, Divine Feminine, on Christmas. Yeah, visionary leader. Divine Feminine, that King of Wands had everything all planned out. But Divine Feminine, you're guarded. So the King of Wands plans is not going to work. What's going on with the Tower, the Ten of Pentacles with guarded? Divine Feminine, Spirit telling me to tell you, the stars is saying let go of a fixed plan. You and the King of Wands could have was supposed to go into business together, or y'all was supposed to get married. You and the King of Wands was supposed to do something together. But Spirit is saying let go of a fixed plan because the King of Wands got devil energy with them. So whatever you and the King of Wands was planning on doing, Divine Feminine, Spirit is saying let that go. Or it's not going to work the way you expected it to work. But yeah, we got a false twin flame. Yeah. And then we have hidden agenda coming out in reverse. So Divine Feminine, the King of Wands hidden agenda is going to be revealed to you this week. Your false twin flame, Divine Feminine, hidden agenda is going to become revealed to you. Or Divine Feminine, your false twin flame, the King of Wands, hidden agenda was revealed to you in the past. So you're not letting the King of Wands come back your way this week. Yeah, Divine Feminine, that King of Wands was a false twin flame. Or Divine Feminine, the King of Wands is your twin's false twin. So the Divine Feminine, the King of Wands is either your ex. The King of Wands is either your ex or your twin's ex. And Divine Feminine, your twin, your Divine Masculine ex might come in your energy this week. Your Divine Masculine ex, that King of Wands. And Divine Feminine, you do not want to talk to her. You're not going to let her nowhere near you. You're not talking to her about your Divine Masculine. You're not talking about the kids y'all got together. Divine Feminine, you're not talking to your Divine Masculine's fake twin. Yeah, you're not letting her get nowhere near you. Yep, because you guarded. What's the tea with the King of Wands, the Devil, and Christmas? What's the tea with this? What's the tea with this? Deranged, yeah. Weird, strange, and twisted individual, yeah. So Divine Feminine, the King of Wands is weird, he's strange, or she's strange, and the King of Wands is a twisted individual. The Devil. And it's something to do about Christmas. Because it's like Divine Feminine, this summertime. It's summertime. So Divine Feminine, it could be something that the King of Wands say to you that's going to set off a red flag. Divine Feminine, you saying it's summertime. What the hell you want to talk about Christmas for? Yeah, something like that, Divine Feminine. Yeah, something is deranged with the King of Wands approach or their conversation. Something weird and strange, Divine Feminine. So you guard it. Yeah. Yeah, Divine Feminine, whoever the King of Wands is, whether the King of Wands is your fake twin or your Divine Masculine's fake twin, basically a karmic. Divine Feminine, that King of Wands is deranged. He or she is weird, they're strange, and they twisted. And Divine Feminine, that's why you guard it, and that's why you Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Divine Feminine, because if the King of Wands is your Divine Masculine's karmic, Divine Feminine, that could even be the reason why you not even with your divine masculine because of the King of Wands. So divine feminine, you saying to the King of Wands, if I kick my divine masculine out, what make you think you can even come ring my doorbell? Don't come over here. I'm not talking about my divine masculine with you. It's because of you and my crazy divine masculine that my Ten of Pentacles is in reverse. So what make you think I want to talk to you, King of Wands? Yeah, something like that, divine feminine, you guarded. What's the tea with the ten of Wands, the Three of Swords, and seeing through the fog? Yeah, divine feminine, that King of Wands don't appreciate the fact that you can see right through their derangedness. They don't like that. Divine feminine, this new job or career could be you becoming a new mother, or you newly married, divine feminine. Or this King of Wands is aware you're about to go in union and they're trying to mess it up. Divine feminine, a deranged person is coming back in your energy this week because honor and respect will come to you. So they're trying to mess something up for you. What's going on with the, give me the tea with this. The Ten of Wands, the Three of Swords, and seeing through the fog. So divine feminine, this could be a situation where you and your divine masculine, y'all can be in contact, or you guys could be living together, or y'all just, y'all casual, whatever. And divine feminine, your divine masculine could be telling you, stay away from the King of Wands. Divine feminine, the King of Wands could be your child's father, or divine feminine, the King of Wands is your divine masculine ex. But your divine masculine is telling you, divine feminine, leave the King of Wands alone. And divine feminine, you could be tempted to, be defiant or get rebellious, or you want to challenge your divine masculine. So it's like, divine feminine, I'm picking up, listen to your divine masculine this week from a place of love, divine feminine. Don't be so quick to challenge what your divine masculine is telling you, because he's saying it to you for a reason. So divine feminine, if you want some success and your divine masculine trying to tell you something about that King of Wands, your goal should be love, divine feminine. And not to just be defensive against your divine masculine just to be defensive. Or something like that. So divine feminine, this could be a situation where the King of Wands could be your divine masculine's child's mother. And your divine masculine keeps telling you, divine feminine, stop talking to my child's mother. Let her go, leave her alone. And divine feminine, you saying to your divine masculine, oh, why you don't want me to talk to her? You scared she gonna tell me something? Something like that you could be doing, divine feminine. And really, divine feminine, your divine masculine is aware that the King of Wands is deranged. And that's what he's trying to save you from. Because the King of Wands is weird, they're strange, and they twisted. So that's why your divine masculine is telling you to stay away from the King of Wands. Not because he's sleeping with her or something like that. So divine feminine, your goal should be to love. And this could even be love your divine masculine and listen to him. Because he could be telling you something for a reason. Yeah, then we got hooked. Addicted to someone or something. So divine feminine, the King of Wands could have been trying to get you addicted to something. Divine feminine, I don't know if the King of Wands wanted to get high with you and slip something in your drink or something, or your drugs or something. So divine feminine, the King of Wands could have been trying to get you hooked on them or get you hooked on drugs. Divine feminine, if the King of Wands is your ex, the King of Wands could have been obsessed with you. And you shouldn't play around with that King of Wands because they're deranged. Divine feminine, if the King of Wands is your divine masculine's ex, the King of Wands is still hooked on your divine masculine. So divine feminine, it's not the fact that your divine masculine is sleeping with the King of Wands. But the King of Wands might tell you a total lie. So it's not your divine masculine that's being disloyal. It's the King of Wands that wants your divine masculine to be disloyal. Because she could be hooked on him. Or something like that. Yeah. But Divine Feminine, you could be seeing through the fog. Your vision is getting clearer that somebody is hooked on someone or something. So Divine Feminine, the King of Wands might approach you. And Divine Feminine, this King of Wands could be high. So you going to tell that King of Wands, back up off me, get back. What's wrong with you? Why you sound like that? Why you look like that? Because the King of Wands could be on drugs or something. Yeah, something like that. So let me put an issue out here. Divine Feminine, the King of Wands might also tell on themselves. If the King of Wands is high, the King of Wands might tell on themselves. If the King of Wands is high or drunk, the King of Wands might tell on themselves, Divine Feminine. Or something. All right, let me put, what's going on out here? What's the issue? What's the issue? High expectations, meticulous and picky as F. So that's the issue. So Divine Feminine, I think that the King of Wands feel as though you have high expectations. But Divine Feminine, you don't have high expectations. You just don't want to be bothered with somebody that's deranged. Divine Feminine, you don't want to be bothered with someone that's weird, that's strange, and that's twisted. And Divine Feminine, the King of Wands is saying you have high expectations. And that's the issue. Or Divine Feminine, the King of Wands has the nerve to have high expectations, and they're deranged. So that's the issue. A deranged person has high expectations. That's crazy. So Divine Feminine, if the King of Wands is your child's father, this is like your child's father could be like on drugs, a crackhead. Something could be wrong with your child's father, Divine Feminine. And the King of Wands is trying to come to you and tell you you're not a good mother. But it's like, Divine Feminine, the King of Wands probably see the baby once a year. But the King of Wands want to come to you this week and have high expectations of what you do or don't do as a mother. And the King of Wands high, or they drunk out their mind. So that could be the issue, Divine Feminine. And that's why you guard it. Divine Feminine, that King of Wands could be your child's father. And Divine Feminine, you're going to tell that King of Wands, how dare you? You don't have a right to come and tell me what I should or shouldn't do with the baby, because you sprung out on drugs. You're weird, you're strange, and you're twisted. So who is you to have high expectations of what I do or don't do with the baby when you only come around on Christmas? Divine Feminine, you might tell the King of Wands, the last time the baby saw you was on Christmas. You only come around on Christmas. And you telling me what I should and shouldn't do as a parent. And I'm the one who have him or her 24 hours a day. Divine Feminine, you and that King of Wands might get into an argument or whatever. And Divine Feminine, it could be the King of Wands that might, Divine Feminine, the King of Wands is going to have a guilty conscience. So that's what I seen during the pre-shuffle. So Divine Feminine, your child's father could be an air sign, don't have to be. But Divine Feminine, whatever you're saying about the King of Wands and him being a father, what you're saying is true. Because the King of Wands is 9 swords, a guilty conscience. Because of how he treat the baby. Or something like that. Yeah, Divine Feminine. So Divine Feminine, you're going to get your point across to the King of Wands about who he is and is not as a father. Yeah. So that's why I kept seeing the 9 of Swords and the Page of Cups. Because Divine Feminine, the King of Wands know he's not a good father or something like that. Or he's not the father that he should be or something like that. I also see too, Divine Feminine, the King of Wands could be your child's father. And he's coming to pick up the baby. And Divine Feminine, he wants you to go with him. Like, so y'all can spend family time together or whatever. Divine Feminine, you might let the King of Wands take the baby, but you ain't going. You're not going to go. So Divine Feminine, the stars is saying let go of a fixed plan. So Divine Feminine, you could have been talking to the King of Wands in the past, and you and the King of Wands made plans to reconcile. Or you guys was going to go out on a date, or it was going to be you, the King of Wands, and the baby. Divine Feminine, y'all was probably supposed to go out to eat or whatever. Or y'all spend time with the baby as a family or whatever. Divine Feminine, that's not going to happen because that King of Wands going to do something or say something to you. Yeah. And Divine Feminine, the stars are saying, let go of that fixed plan that King of Wands suggested. Let go of that fixed plan. Yeah. So Divine Feminine, it's like, it say allow for spontaneity and growth. Divine Feminine, I think the King of Wands always want you around. But that King of Wands, if he's your child's father, he needs to spend time with that child and let you go. Allow growth, Divine Feminine. Because the King of Wands needs to spend alone time with your child. Yeah. That King of Wands needs to be a father. And Divine Feminine, you don't have to be the King of Wands' girlfriend for him to be a father. So allow for growth, Divine Feminine. You don't have to be the King of Wands' girlfriend. You don't have to have sex with that King of Wands for them to be a father. And Divine Feminine, if you don't have sex with the King of Wands and he neglect the child, then it just shows who the King of Wands is. A false twin. He ain't no Divine Masculine. If he can't get rejected, or you say, I don't want to have sex with you, or I don't want to be your girl, and he abandons the child, Divine Feminine, then he's not a Divine Masculine. Yeah. So Divine Feminine, let it be what it's going to be. Divine Feminine, if you tell the King of Wands, no, I'm not having sex with you. No, I don't want to reconcile with you. And that King of Wands say, okay, well, bump you and the baby. Bump both of y'all. Divine Feminine, if the King of Wands leave you high and dry, let him go. Let him go. Let him leave you and the baby. Because Divine Feminine, this karmic leaving your life will make room for your real Divine Masculine. Honor and respect will come to you. So if that King of Wands with his deranged self leave you and that baby, Divine Feminine, standing there in the rain because you won't have sex with him or you won't reconcile with him, let it happen. Because Divine Feminine, honor and respect will come to you. But you wasn't going to get this honor and respect or meet your real Divine Masculine if you were still trying to hold on to the King of Wands, who's a karmic. Or something like that. Yeah. Or Divine Feminine, you could probably already have a new lover. You might already have a new lover. And Divine Feminine, you might have to break the news to the King of Wands. You might say, sorry, but I already have honor and respect coming to me. Yeah, I got a man. Since you've been gone since Christmas, I got a boyfriend. Yeah, Divine Feminine. You might have to break the news to the King of Wands because he could have been gone since Christmas, Divine Feminine. And he gonna come in your energy with his deranged self. December, January, February, March, April, May, December, January, February, March, April, May, June. And I'm gonna just say July. Divine Feminine, the King of Wands been away from you for 7 months. And he coming back in your energy and expect you to reconcile with him. Divine Feminine, you gonna tell him I got a man. I got a man. Or I'm pregnant. Or you gonna tell that King of Wands something, Divine Feminine. And that King of Wands gonna be 10 wands and 3 swords. Yeah, Divine Feminine, that King of Wands used to just leave you. And then he wanna say he your Divine Masculine. Let me see. Give me more on the ranged. Give me more on the ranged. Ooh. All right, we have off the grid. Yeah, a discordant masculine. Divine Feminine, that King of Wands left you for 7 months. And he coming back this week. As if he just never left you. Being cooped up in their room, not socializing, being a hermit, not on social media. Divine Feminine, that King of Wands left you. And he's a distorted masculine. Abuse of power, force, and domination. Fear of weakness, competition driven. Inability to praise another. Yeah, Divine Feminine, that King of Wands crazy. If he think you gonna just reconcile with him or jump back into a commitment with him after he left you or did something to you on Christmas 7 months ago, Divine Feminine, or something like that. Yeah, he deranged. He been off the grid, Divine Feminine, since Christmas, and he's a distorted masculine. And it speaks for itself, Divine Feminine. He been going since Christmas. Yup, something like that. But he a karmic. And then got the nerve to have high expectations. Or tell you a karmic or something. Divine Feminine, this karmic might even go as far, the King of Wands might even go as far as saying you a hoe. Because you got a new boyfriend while he was being a distorted masculine. Divine Feminine, you ain't no hoe. This man a karmic and you was supposed to move on. Because he's a false twin. Or Divine Feminine, if the King of Wands is your Divine Masculine's ex, she could be coming in your energy, Divine Feminine. And the King of Wands, she's telling you that she haven't heard from your Divine Masculine since Christmas. And she trying to tell you that your Divine Masculine is deranged. And it's not true. It's actually her who's hooked on your Divine Masculine. Yeah. So Divine Feminine, if the King of Wands is your Divine Masculine's false twin, this woman coming in your energy, Divine Feminine, talking about she looking for your Divine Masculine. She could be trying to put him on child support. She want to know where he at, where he work at. Yeah, something like that. And Divine Feminine, you gonna shut that all the way down. You not telling your Divine Masculine ex nothing. Yeah, something like that. Yup. Yeah, Divine Feminine, it's a karmic coming back in your energy that ain't no good. Let me see. Give me some tarot. Tell me about this King of Wands. Tell me more and with the tarot cards. Tell me about the King of Wands. Yeah, the Seven of Pentacles. So this is my card for somebody that's plotting. Yeah. So Divine Feminine, that King of Wands up to something when they come back in your energy. And they probably want to steal something from you. Or Divine Feminine, the King of Wands stole something and want to blame it on you and say you did it. So the King of Wands is Seven of Pentacles. The King of Wands is plotting. And Divine Feminine, them Seven of Pentacles is not the King of Wands. Because in the Seven of Pentacles, when I pick up the energy somebody plotting, this person did not plant them Seven of Pentacles. Divine Feminine, you planted them Seven of Pentacles. The King of Wands is trying to figure out how to get it from you, Divine Feminine. Plotting on somebody else's stuff. So the King of Wands is plotting on your stuff, Divine Feminine. Yeah, the King of Wands waiting. This King of Wands is waiting to steal something from you. Or Divine Feminine, the King of Wands want to steal something. Or the King of Wands already stole something. And the King of Wands want to blame it on you. So the Divine Feminine, stay away from that King of Wands. If the King of Wands texts you, don't text back. Divine Feminine, if the King of Wands call you, don't answer your phone. Especially if they're like a co-worker of yours. The King of Wands. Divine Feminine, I'm picking up this King of Wands stole something at work. You might not show up for work. So Divine Feminine, the King of Wands might call you and sit on the phone with you and chat. So it's like Divine Feminine, if you and the King of Wands end up in court, it's going to be your word against the King of Wands. Because the King of Wands can say, I stole the money because Divine Feminine told me to. I got proof in my phone that I called Divine Feminine right after I stole the money. And me and Divine Feminine had a whole conversation about stealing the money. Yeah, that King of Wands want to take your honor and respect from you, Divine Feminine. And it's something to do with a new job and career, yeah. That King of Wands going to say, I got proof. Divine Feminine told me she was going to call out of work and I was supposed to take the money. And then after I took the money, I called Divine Feminine and we sat on the phone for 7 minutes. or 17 minutes or something like that. And that King of Wands going to have all types of evidence and proof, Divine Feminine. Yeah, that King of Wands trying to pull you into something. Yep, something like that going on, that King of Wands plotting. So, Divine Feminine, if the King of Wands is a co-worker, Divine Feminine, I'm picking up. If you get separated from the King of Wands this week in whichever way, don't answer the King of Wands text messages. Don't let them come to your house. Don't let the King of Wands get close to you. Because the King of Wands, Divine Feminine, is trying to get evidence that y'all did something together and y'all didn't. That's what that King of Wands trying to do. The King of Wands is saying y'all did something together. Or something. Or Divine Feminine, that King of Wands could have forged your name or something. Something. Divine Feminine, the King of Wands could have forged your name on something. And the King of Wands want to come in your energy. And the King of Wands going to say, I was at Divine Feminine house and I went over there with the paperwork and she signed it. I was just over there and that's when she signed it, when I went to her house. Yeah, the King of Wands want to get close. Because that King of Wands done did something. So it's like the Divine Feminine, when shit hit the fan, the King of Wands will say, you did it. You signed the paperwork when he was at your house. Or when she was at your house, you signed it. So it's like Divine Feminine, if you don't let the King of Wands near you, the King of Wands is not going to be able to say that they willfully got your signature. Because they wasn't nowhere near you. Or something like that. Or you wasn't on the phone with them. Yup, something like that going on, that King of Wands trying to play you. Or play your Divine Masculine. Yeah, that King of Wands. Give me some tea with that King of Wands with that Seven of Pentacles. That King of Wands been waiting. The King of Wands could have been waiting since Christmas to do this to you. Whatever he was planning on doing to you this week, Divine Feminine. They could have been waiting since Christmas. Give me the tea with that King of Wands and that Seven of Pentacles. What's that King of Wands up to? Make it clear for Divine Feminine. What that King of Wands up to? Finessing. Yup, he want to finesse you, or she want to finesse you, Divine Feminine. Smooth talking, persuading, or maneuvering something to your advantage. So Divine Feminine, the King of Wands want to make you think something is going to benefit you, but it's not. Smooth talking, persuading, or maneuvering something to your advantage. But the King of Wands is trying to finesse you. So Divine Feminine, the King of Wands is making you think something will be to your advantage. Divine Feminine, I don't know if the King of Wands could be asking you for money. So he can flip some money or something. And he telling you, I need the money for Christmas. Or I want to flip the money and I'll have it to you by Christmas. Or something that King of Wands saying. Divine Feminine, the King of Wands can also be trying to get you to work with them. But something is still the King of Wands trying to finesse you, Divine Feminine. So Divine Feminine, the King of Wands could be telling you honor and respect will come to you if you start this new creative idea with them, this new job. That's what the King of Wands could be doing. Yeah, Divine Feminine. Yep, that's what could be going on too. Yeah, something like that. But Divine Feminine, by the time you get done with that King of Wands, the King of Wands might be intimidated by you. The King of Wands. That King of Wands could be a groupie. Divine Feminine, that King of Wands could be your ex-lover or your Divine Masculine's ex-lover. That King of Wands don't have no limits to trying to finesse you, Divine Feminine. And something to do with the 12th house. Hidden truths, secrets, dreams one has. Hidden strengths and weaknesses, the unconscious and karma. So Divine Feminine, that King of Wands want to give you or your Divine Masculine karma. The King of Wands is keeping secrets. The King of Wands has a dream to finesse you, Divine Feminine. The 12th house. But Divine Feminine, you walking away from that King of Wands, 12th house. Yeah, Divine Feminine, you're walking away from the King of Wands, hidden truths, this dream they got to finesse you, they weaknesses, they strengths, and they karma. Divine Feminine, you might leave that King of Wands in the dust. If that King of Wands did something, Divine Feminine, that King of Wands gonna take the fall by themselves. Yeah, Divine Feminine, that King of Wands wanted to bring you into something. But you walking away from the King of Wands karma, because they're going to get karma by themselves. Yeah, Divine Feminine, you walking away. So what's the 12th house? Let me see. If it's a fire sign, I'm going to fall out. The 12th house. Oh, no, that's Pisces. So Divine Feminine, you could be a Pisces. Or that King of Wands got Pisces in their chart. Something to do with Pisces, but that's the 12th house, Pisces. Oh, damn. Yeah. Divine Feminine, you could be a Pisces. The 12th house is Pisces. The 8 of Cups is Pisces. Oh, yeah. That 8 of Cups. Walking away. Pisces, yup. Yeah, no limits. Yeah, Divine Feminine, that King of Wands was trying to finesse you. They didn't have no limit. But Divine Feminine, you're walking away literally or emotionally from that King of Wands. Divine Feminine, if the King of Wands is your Divine Masculine's ex, you already in the past, Divine Feminine, could have got your Divine Masculine in trouble because you was talking to your Divine Masculine's ex. And Divine Feminine, you know not to do that again. So you stand away from your Divine Masculine's ex. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, then spell work. Yeah, we got arrested. Yeah, arrested. You are currently being guided, Divine Feminine, away from somebody that's being arrested. Or you could be being guided so the King of Wands can get arrested. Someone has gotten a reading done. Something to do with New Year's and spell work. So this King of Wands, they might get their karma around New Year's or Christmas for doing this spell work. Yeah, for some of y'all, that King of Wands in trouble. Divine Feminine, whether it's your ex or your Divine Masculine. And they coming in your energy this week, Divine Feminine. To maybe even try to bring your Divine Masculine into something. Or get your Divine Masculine locked up. This can even be child support, Divine Feminine. That karmic looking for your Divine Masculine. And Divine Feminine, don't talk to that karmic. Your Divine Masculine gonna end up in jail for some back child support or something. But it's not even about child support, Divine Feminine. This karmic want to have sex with your Divine Masculine. It's not about child support. But she gonna put him on child support, though. Yeah, or something like that. Or Divine Feminine, this karmic, your Divine Masculine want to have sex with the King of Wands, the karmic. And she might go down to the system and try to get him arrested for child support. But it was never about child support. She was trying to hook up with your Divine Masculine and he rejected her. So she went down to child support court. Yeah, something like that. Yep. And she been doing spell work since New Year's and Christmas. And it ain't working. And Divine Feminine, you're being guided away from somebody that's about to get arrested. Or you're being guided to not say nothing to the King of Wands because the King of Wands is trying to get your twin arrested. Yeah. Yup. So something like that. So I'm going to end it. So Divine Feminine, that's what I have going on with you this week. This is Blood Queen Tarot. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and or share. Yeah, and Divine Feminine, enjoy this week and thanks.